Alright, so I went to Toys R Us to try to come up on that King Shark Build-A-Figure wave, but it wasn't that fortunate. But I was surprised to see that the Wonder Woman set was already out. And this set, it's kind of like, it says peg warmer all over it, but as a collector, you get two new characters that you don't have. You don't have a Steve Trevor, and I'm pretty sure you don't have a Wonder Woman's mom. So just for that, and you only have to buy 4 figures to do the Build-A-Figure, which is also a nice little bonus. The Wonder Woman's kind of like the whatever figure, because if you bought the one from before, I think you kind of got hustled. I was smart enough to pass on the first one, so I didn't mind buying the second one because I like the coat on her anyways. And then you get the Diana, which I'm pretty sure I got a few of these, but we'll check that out later. Either way, let's check out the Steve Trevors. So he comes with the head to Ares and the torso and his weapon. So they give you all the key pieces with the figure that they know that pretty much nobody's going to buy unless you're like a hardcore collector, because who wants a guy that everybody's jealous of? Because you know that when you found out that Wonder Woman was hooking up with this fool, when she could be like sleeping with Superman or Batman or somebody cool, like you gotta like instantly hate this guy. So right off the bat, there's just one thing that I really hate when they do this on action figures. It's that shiny, cheap, flesh tone plastic. Like, could you spend like 2 more cents on plastic and try to like fix that? Like, so look at his neck. Like, so the neck has a nice flat paint on it, and then it's like, and then you got like that Vaseline face. Like that really sucks. So I mean, other than that, like the whole thing is made out of that cheap shiny plastic, which I mean, just a little light brush or something to fix it. Like it's not like these toy companies give a shit, so they just want to do the bare minimum. But the sculpt on it is, let's do a comparison. Normally I have to Google a picture, but they're so proud of themselves on this one. Like they actually give you a picture right on the box so you can compare it. So as far as comparison goes, like I don't even need to say anything, like, cause I mean this looks like the most handsome of this. Like this guy is so good looking, like he makes Brad Pitt look ugly. Like I like him a lot better as Captain Kirk than I do as a pretty boy arm candy. So either way, enough with him. And let's check out this toy. So you got the sculpt is really clean. I love the jacket on him. I just don't like how it's shiny. Like, man, if they would have put a little wash on there to tone that down, that would have really killed it. Plus a little black wash to like kind of pick this out. Like there's tons of great sculpt on this figure. The shotgun is also really nice, except for where it says made in China. That kind of sucks. You couldn't have put that somewhere else. Why do you even have to put that on there, man? Like, enough with that shit. But the sculpt on the gun is clean. The paint on it is also really nice. They painted the buckles. They painted the belt buckle. Let's get rid of this gun for a second. So the socks they painted, so it doesn't have that shininess to it. And the boots they painted, so those also look really good. So as far as sculpt wise and paint, like the paint that you do get is done really well, so I'm pretty happy with that. And as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball. It doesn't move much because his head hits the jacket back here, but whatever, I'm cool with that. And then the shoulders are on a ball, usual shit that you're used to. Also have a single joint at the elbow, but it also turns at the elbow. So I like that, and that joint looks pretty clean. Let's see on the hand. That's weird because all the hand does is turn. Like I'm so used to where they pivot and they swivel and they do all that cool shit, but nothing there. That doesn't bother me either. You also have this weird like ab crunch here, which kind of like, I would kind of rather not have that because it just doesn't look good on the figure. Then it also looks like it should turn right here above the belt. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. Mine doesn't. So I probably would have had like no joint here and put a joint here just so you could turn at the waist. I think that would have looked a little bit cleaner. He has that same thigh joint that a lot of people don't like. I'm actually kind of cool with it. He has that cut on the thigh, which is like my least favorite joint of all. I just don't know why they put that on toys. Like, don't put it there where you can't hide it. Put it at the top of the sock right here. So if you could turn like the sock, that would be a cool joint. Then you got a single knee, which in today, that's kind of weird because pretty much everything has like a double knee. And then on the ankle, all you have here is just goes up and down. Mine's really stiff. I guess that's a good thing. No pivot, doesn't turn at the ankle. So, I mean, you got limited articulation, which I'm cool because I'm not a real big articulated guy anyways. I'm more for looks than articulation. So I think he's decent. I mean, you want this Aries, you got to pick him up. If you want a new figure in your collection, you also got to pick him up. So there he is. Thanks for watching.